Welcome back to Middle-earth Quest. It's Sauron's turn. We got some beat-up minions, and we might need to heal. We got some pretty good cards and plots, but we might want to grab some more. We definitely need to pump up our shadow pool. Has been getting beaten down. But anyway, let's begin the Sauron turn. First thing we do is a hero's rally step. If heroes are in any locations with influence, the influence is removed. They are not. We don't worry about it. The next step is the story step. So the Free People's token moves 2 every time, and ours moves based on our plots. We have a couple of plots, so the red token's going to move 2, and our black token's going to move 1. So let's get moving those tokens towards the finale space. Alright, so way up the top of the board, the Free People's always moves 2. It's 1 space away from stage 3. Our red moves 2, yes, and our black token moves 1. It's trailing pretty far behind as well as the ring one. Alright, that was the story step. Now it is the plot step. We can play a plot. Let's take a look at what we have and decide if we want to. We have 1 free plot space to play another plot. Okay, agonizing. We have a Dark Messenger plot. Requires a minion in Erebor. We have a minion in Erebor. And so, we can play this. It moves the black marker 1 every time. It takes 5 to get rid of. We also have Osgiliath Invaded, which I like the red token moving. That's what we want to get to the finale first. So I wonder if we should play this one down. Or should we wait, place a monster down in Osgiliath, and then play this one next time? I think we are going to... I mean, our black token is so far behind, it's never going to get far enough along, and we really need to pump that red token ahead. Now, the players, if you're playing this game, of course, one player Sauron, other players the heroes, they wouldn't know which plot cards we have. So we're just going to say, we can't play any plots, we're not going to play any plots this time. Bad idea? I don't know. But now it's time for the event step. I think we're going to hang off. We're just going to hang off and make sure we can get a monster here. But now it is the event step. And we are still in stage 2, so these are our stage 2 cards. I'm going to give them another shuffle. The Free People's token is still in the lead, so they just still have dominance. Now there's another way to count dominance, but Sauron player is not even close to having the dominance, so I won't bother showing you that. There is a slightly different way to count dominance. Well, I'll explain it, and then we'll come right back to these tokens. Alright, the other way to count dominance. Right now, the Free People's is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from the finale. Now, this token's already gotten past this space, so that's not going to count. You can also count this way. So the black token's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the yellow token 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're 13 spaces away as Sauron to getting all tokens here. The Free People's are only 6 away from the finale. So they are actually have dominance because they're closer to their finale than we are. Because if we get all 3 tokens here, I believe it triggers the finale, but we have 2 tokens really far away. Alright, that was a overly long explanation. So let's take a look at our 3 stage 2 cards and see what we've got. Alright, let's take a look at the 3 stage 2 cards. We have a 6, a 7, and a 1. And you know the 1 is just going to hurt the Free People's of serpents and sand. Alright, that is the card that we're going to be playing. Let's take a look at it and see what it's all about. Ooh, it's another good one for Sauron. It says, a host had issued from Minas Morgul and was already drawing nigh to Osgiliath, and it had been joined by remnants from the south, Hadradrim, cruel and tall. Effects near Harad. After a hero explores here, discard this card. While in play, advance a red story marker 1 space on the storyboard every story step. And then we put Boromir in the Nindolf, and we put 1 favor in the Gladden Fields. Alright, let's get that set up. That is so exactly what we need. Alright, near the bottom of the board is Near Harad. Did it say Near Harad? Yes, Near Harad. So we're going to put that token there. Ooh, have I got plans for down here? We've got ring wraiths and the serpent here. So if we can block both of these passages off, whichever hero tries to get down here is going to get attacked. Love it. All right, let's put Boromir in the Nindolf. I've got to figure out where that is. All right, the Nindolf is right here. So let us find Boromir. Boromir is going to be hanging out there. Now, Boromir is either worth 2 favor or gain 1 strength. Ooh, okay, there's Boromir. And now we have to place a favor in the Gladden Fields. Alright, the Gladden Fields are way up here with a monster token and an influence. And now there's also going to be a favor there as well. Alright, that is the event for the Sauron turn. And now we're on to Sauron playing actions. So let's do our action step. Oh, I think it's gonna be all about monsters and minions this time. This is really painful, but I want to do this because then I want to be able to move. Or we could do, I just don't need too many. Well, it's not bad having more of these shadow cards too. Oh boy, should we have more shadow cards or should we put 1 monster down? Oh, that's such a waste over here because it's 3, 2, and 1. You know what? I think we're going to put our token on here, getting us more shadow cards. The 3 of these are going to come off, and we get a couple plot cards to look at too. But we've got some plots we really like. However, let's grab a couple of shadow cards. Maybe that'll help us beat down the heroes. Oh, they are terrible at 8. Play during your action step. Choose a minion that is on the game board. Or one that has been defeated. Remove all damage tokens from the minion. Place it on any location that contains influence. Wow! Or Flux of Crabane. Play at the start of a hero's turn if he's not in a haven. Cool. Looking at you, Barivor. The hero must immediately combat the Crabane until the end of the battle. His agility is reduced to 0. The hero skips his ambush step this turn. Oh, cool. All right. Well, that was actually worth it, if I can remember. That I have these cards. 2 plot cards, a couple of plot cards, and we get to choose one of them. We have Wormtongue taints Theoden. Requires 6 influences in 1 space of Edoras, or the Saruman falls to corruption. Moving the black marker 2 spaces affects Edoras. Okay, and the other one is a... Ooh, 2 red! Oh my goodness. Broken Line of Kings affects a haven location of Sauron's choice that does not contain another plot marker and has at least 6 influence adjacent to it. Ooh, heroes may not rest in or draw encounter cards in this location. Oh boy. That is good. We're keeping the red one because that's our win condition. Again, the Free People's player wouldn't even know what we're doing. So, in the bottom of the deck that goes. And now we have a big decision to make. Do we block the path down to that green token by activating 3 of our characters? Or do we go for 6 influence to get our shadow track pumped up? I don't think we need the influence there because we can play a 2, start a combat 3. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to activate the 3. Yeah, we're going to activate 3 of these guys. Is that what we're going to do? Yes, that's what we're going to do. That is definitely what we're going to do. So we're going to be going here so we can place a monster and we can activate 2 different minions, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Because I really want to block this up big time. So we are going to move the ring wraiths right here to Pelargir so they actually block. Oh, there's a monster token there already. Why did I not see that? Oh, I did it last time. Should have played the plot down then. Oh my god. During the plot step. Yes, indeed. That was absolutely ridiculous. We would have played this plot down for the simple reason that we have a monster there. So, retroing that, I had everything piled up there. I didn't realize we had a monster there. So we're going to play as Gileath Invaded. Have a monster token. Yeah, absolutely. Why? We would absolutely do that. So we're doing that. No questions asked. So then we're going to activate minions. So we're going to move the ring wraiths here so it blocks this location. We're going to heal the Black Serpent. He's currently got 6 damage. We can heal him for 4, so he's going to heal up to only 2 damage. So he can put up much more of a fight in that location. And then I was going to place a monster, but we don't need to. So what do we want to do? We have Gorgoroth, and we also have Saruman. Not Saruman, we have the Mouth of Sauron out there. So, I guess we're going to place a monster token somewhere that's going to be annoying for the Free Peoples, and I think I have a good location for that. Yes, Aometh is up here causing issues, so in the North Downs we're going to place a monster. Absolutely, so we're going to grab a bunch of these tokens, and we'll just grab one of them, and we'll hope it's an actual monster. And we have nothing. But Aometh does not know that. So it looks like there's a monster there blocking his way, because he's getting a little too close. Now, if he tries to go over here, he has to go through 2 locations that are perilous. He has to do 2 perils, and then he's got to fight Gorgoroth as well. Oh no, he can either do a peril or fight Gorgoroth. We'd have him fight Gorgoroth, because that's what we would do. Pretty sure. Yeah, for sure. Alright, that's our second action. And so the final part of the Sauron step is the heroes are going to be drawing up their cards. So let's do that. Alright, our first player drawing up his 6 cards. It will be Aometh, and he has a fortitude of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards for him. That will be his hand for his turn in the next episode. Alright, over to Barivor. And Barivor currently has 1 card in hand from his training. He has a fortitude of 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 cards for him. And he'll have a total of 8 cards. Alright, over to the main board. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, well that's going to wrap up our episode for today. We got to get that red marker all the way to the finale. Yes! Oh man, this is so good. Next time, unless the heroes can somehow knock off both of our... we have 2 plots. Basically, we have this red marker moving 4 spaces next story step, unless the heroes can do something about it. I hope they're going to try, because then we're going to smack them down. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Middle-earth Quest. Aometh, Barivor versus Sauron. And we're playing from the Sauron perspective, and it's such a fun game, in my opinion. Alright, that's going to be it. Hope you join me tomorrow for Aometh and Barivor's turn. They are in a little bit of dire, desperate straits, which is awesome for us, these Sauron players. So we're going to see what they're up to tomorrow. Hope you join me.